It's been perhaps lost on a number of folks that this is a 46-year-old man. He's a father of two. A number of friends indicated that he was at a turning point in his life. But this is what Jonathan Veal, one of his friends, told the Times. He said, George turned to me and said, I want to touch the world, recalling the aspiration of one of the young men, a tall, gregarious star athlete named George Floyd, whom he had met in the school cafeteria on the first day of 6th grade. To their 17-year-old minds, touching the world back then, it maybe meant the NBA or the NFL. It was one of the first moments I remembered after learning what happened to him, Mr. Veal said. He could not have imagined that this is the tragic way that people would come to know his name. Nikole Hannah-Jones, it really is striking to think that, you know, Laquan McDonald, I mean, we could sit here all afternoon and name the number of people who have died at the hands of police, many of whom under suspect circumstances, shall we say. Eric Garner. The fact that it looks like it may be George Floyd, this 46-year-old man who was born in Houston, Texas, that really does change the trajectory of so much in our country.
That's hard because our nation's history is littered with the bodies of Black Americans who had to be murdered to try to make this country more democratic, to try to make this country live up to its founding ideals. We are not a country where our ideals would allow law enforcement, agents of the state, to take someone's life in the street in that way. There's no good feeling about George Floyd's aspirations being met because he was killed on the street with a law enforcement agent's leg on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. This is unfortunately the role that Black Americans have been forced into since our arrival in this country. And again, we've had to die, to have our bodies brutalized in order to force white Americans to recognize our humanity and to recognize that we do not live in a fully democratic country that respects the rights of all of its citizens and offers equal protection under the law. So yes, we always are looking for a silver lining out of tragic circumstances and to believe that he was able to fulfill his dream in this way. But my God, what kind of country is that? And it's not the kind of country that we should be accepting.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.